So Audi Crooks has officially left Iowa State, and Audi Crooks has joined what I believe is probably one of the more confusing decisions that she has gone to Oklahoma State, who also signed Liv McGill. It is a very odd one here, where this is a team in the Big 12, which isn't the greatest conference in the world. She stayed in the same conference as last year. And for me, this move in general, like, I do feel like this is one of those ones where it's like, okay, that's it. Like, she's just looking to make some money in college and going, and as a pro, I don't think this is not a move to get better for the WNBA. This is not what this is. Like, this is a team who absolutely got killed by UCLA in the tournament. How they do in the Big 12 tournament? Where are we looking at their schedule last year? Is there no Big 12 tournament? Whatever. Either way, they were fourth in the Big 12. If you look at their wins this season, they got beaten by an iffy Baylor team. They got killed by Iowa State last year. They beat Texas Tech, who were the fakest ranked team I've ever seen. Lost to TCU, lost to Oklahoma, lost to St. John's. Wow. And it's a team that, yeah, I understand a couple of years ago they were good. Like the Oklahoma State team when, was it 2024 that they were good? I think there was a year, I can't remember what year it was, they were very good. No, sorry, it was Oregon State that were good. I don't know why I thought that was Reagan Beers from the Oklahoma State. No, she went to Oregon State. There was a year, I think Oregon State were very good. Like they gave South Carolina a run for their money, and an undefeated South Carolina team a run for their money in the Elite Eight. And the Oregon State team, no, that was a good team in fairness. But yeah, obviously, Oklahoma State have not been great, and they've just got in some money and added Liv McGill as well as Audi Crooks. And I don't know how Liv McGill and Audi Crooks are going to fit. Like, this looks like this is a move where she is just accepting, you know what, like, I'm just not going to be a pro. Let me make as much money as I can this final year of college. That's what it looks like to me. Because for Audi Crooks, like, people were talking about potentially Notre Dame. And people were like, yes, that's actually the perfect move because Hidalgo kind of makes up for a lot of what she does on defense. Notre Dame are going to be a team that, or what Audi Crooks doesn't do on defense, Notre Dame are going to be a team where like they could compete for an Elite Eight for a Final Four spot with just how good Hidalgo is. And then she's in a situation where she is playing at a high level with high teams, high teammate, playing in a decent conference. And now it's like, I mean, I don't even really know what teams are going to be good. Like Baylor, I get it. Baylor still have a couple of players, but they lost little Paige Bueckers. Iowa State are non-existent this year. Texas Tech were a fake one seed. Utah don't really have anyone this year. Like Kansas or Florida or Kansas obviously is are going to be okay, I guess. Kansas State, since they lost Ayoka Lee and Serena Sundell, haven't been great. I'm looking through their conference and it's a very weak conference. It is a very weak conference that Oklahoma could go and win it. But like, I don't think that's saying much. Oklahoma State winning in the Big 12. I don't really know how relevant that is all around. I really don't know how relevant it is winning the Big 12. And when it comes to Audi Crooks, I think Oklahoma State have a big NIL budget. She signed with a microwave scorer. Liv McGill is a microwave scorer who I don't understand how she fits with Audi Crooks. If I was Audi Crooks, I probably would have tried to do whatever I could to try find wherever Addie Brown is signing and go there. Where did Addie Brown sign? Because I think Addie Brown when it's all said and done, Addie Brown is the best player on this team. I saw actually a mock draft that had Audi Crooks at third, and then had they had Audi Crooks in third, but had Zhang Jiu at like 15th. I'm like, man, Zhang Jiu is a foot taller than Audi Crooks. She's a better finisher than Audi Crooks, and she plays way harder than Audi Crooks. Plays way harder. But apparently Addie Brown, it looks like she could be going to UCLA. She could be going to UCLA. Would love to see her at Iowa, not gonna lie, but like Carnegie's a big pickup for Iowa. A really big pickup for Iowa. But yeah, nobody has a clue where Addie Brown is going, to be honest. Could be going to UCLA, but I do think she's someone that's going to be a much better player in the league from the Iowa State team than Audi Crooks. But yeah, it is it's one of those things where I'm like, the Audi Crooks saga, it seems like she just wants to go somewhere where she can go and put up 30 again next year. Instead of, trying to go somewhere where she would take a lesser role and maybe show that she can be an important part on a good team, which, by the way, like, she couldn't see the floor for Team USA. Like, she was on Team USA last year and she couldn't see the floor. So, like, there's no guarantee that Audi Crooks is going to be this, like, high impact player for a good team. But I think she needed to be that. She needed to at least try to be that, and she needed to at least show that, that's the way she wanted to, that's where she wanted to go, and that's what she was trying to do in her career. But it does not seem like that's the case. It does not seem like it. It feels like it is a case with Audi Crooks that she is happy out to play at a weaker team, make her money now, and maybe her pro career. And look, like, if her pro career goes down to the level of like an Aicha Koulibaly, where she goes and loses a good bit of weight and becomes a legend in Europe, and then maybe she'll get a shot in the WNBA. But I just don't. I think Koulibaly's much more mobile. At the end of the day, Audi Crooks, I see a scenario where she may be in her mid to late 20s, gets a shot in the WNBA. I see her getting drafted next year. Like, I don't see her as a first round pick, and I don't see her making a WNBA roster in her first year, to be honest. Especially with the way the game is going. And I'm a little bit more confident in my, like, I'm saying that with a bit more conviction now than I would have said previously. But anyway, yeah, that is the video. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think it's a great transfer, and Audi Crooks, by going to a team where she can do exactly what she did last year in a continually weak conference, is a better decision than her going to a bit of a better, going somewhere better? Because I'm going to be real, like, there are certain people where you're like, you know what, it's better to just go and cook in a weak conference or cook for a weaker team and be that lead player. For a player that doesn't project to be that at the next level, and their big question marks are their defense, like, I don't really understand this one here, because there's no talk, this isn't the Latson talk where there's talk of Latson potentially being in the conversation for number one when she was at FSU. There is no conversation for Audi Crooks anywhere near number one. But anyway, yeah, see you guys.